Alright, what's going on, you guys? Slim here on vacation, and they decided to drop the first ban list ever for Master Duel. And I gotta be honest, it's complete and total shit. It's so bad. I can't believe it, but I saw it. I saw John's video. Shout out to you, John, for being on top of it as always. And I'm just like, this has got to be a joke, right? Like, we have been waiting for a ban list in this game for so long because there's so many things that are just wrong with the game. And this is actually crazy. I'm actually playing it on my Switch right now. Like, you guys can see, I'm actually playing it on the Switch so I can record this for you guys. And I'll just read it for you guys. So the implementation of the Forbidden Limited List is planned to occur on the date listed above. So it's going to be May 9th, you guys. So we still got some time that we have to play under this list. And I know a lot of players have fallen off from Master Duel. They were hoping maybe with a ban list we'll get players back. But I gotta be honest, if this is the list that they're gonna give us to start with, I really don't know. It says, we have compiled the trends and results of decks to use in ranked duels and will limit cards and decks with outstandingly high usage and win rates in line with their impact on the metagame. The changes made to this list reflect our aims of preventing decks from being too difficult to counter and ensuring the game's tactical element is not compromised by overly short duels. I guess that means they don't want people to do the self-FTK. Like, we've seen it before, the DD Dynamite, all that. It's a load of BS. People don't even want to play the game. They just want to enter the Synchro Festival, whatever festival, and just self-FTK so they can just win real fast, or so the game can be over real fast, and that's it. It's crazy. It says that in addition to this, the first revision of the Forbidden Limited List and the extent of the limitations take into account new cards that will be added to Master Duel in the future. That means we are getting new cards, thankfully. So here we go. So let's go down the line. So there is nothing forbidden. That's already a red flag. There is nothing forbidden. Like, this is a Forbidden Limited List. There's nothing forbidden. That's already a red flag. I don't know. I really think there should have been something hit, but it is what it is. The cards to be limited are Cyber Angel, Ben 10, and Conquistador of the Golden Lake. Okay, Cyber Angel, Ben 10 makes sense because Drytron honestly was the most ridiculous deck. As much as I love Pure Mekk-Knight Invoked, getting to Plat 1 was easy for me, but honestly, Drytron is the best deck. I lost plenty of games to Drytron because they had 3 Ben 10. I'll admit limiting Ben 10 to 1 is perfectly fine. I think that's the best hit they did. But this Conquistador crap to 1 makes no sense. Eldritch is a problem, but there's plenty of ways to deal with back row decks. So I don't know what they were thinking. I honestly don't know. Conquistador, I mean, they're not going to hit Conquistador in the TCG. Like, why would they hit it in the friggin' Master Duel? It's like actually crazy. Like, I think that was just such a bad hit on their part. But that's it. So those are the only 2 cards that are limited. It's Cyber Angel, Ben 10, and Conquistador. Ben 10, good. Conquistador, ridiculous. And then cards to be semi-limited. And this is the biggest part of the list. Like, this is crazy. They limited DD Dynamite, semi-limited. So it's at 2. You realize that doesn't stop the FTK. There's still 3 Lilith. There's still Trap Trick. There's still ways to just still do the self-FTK. Like, the only way to play around it is to play 13 extra deck cards, and they even found a way around that with one of the Dawn 1000 cards. You still actually lose unless you play, like, I think it's 11 cards. I think I did the math last time, and it's, like, ridiculous. Sekka's Light got semi-limited. I don't know why. I played against maybe one deck that played Sekka's Light. It makes no sense whatsoever. Fusion Destiny came to 2. I want to say that's because they're going to prepare for when DPE enters the game and they want to catch up with the TCG maybe, or make it less potent with 2 Fusion Destiny. I mean, I guess that's like whatever. They semi-limited the Phantom Knights of Torn Scales. Did they not realize the problem was Rongo? Nothing wrong with the Phantom Knight deck. The deck wasn't doing anything unfair except going Rongo Bongo turn 1, and then you literally cannot play the game. So I don't know where they thought Torn Scales was actually the problem. Putting it to 2 does, like, I don't know what, lowers the consistency of Phantom Knights. Like, what does that actually do in the long run? We've got Tri-Brigade Fractal to 2. I mean, I guess. I mean, yeah, Tri-Brigade is like one of the best decks in the game, but still, limiting Fractal, what, lowers the consistency just a little bit? There's what, still 3 Tenki, right? Yeah, I'm looking at this. They didn't even touch Tenki, so I don't know. I feel like this list was just made by, like, Reddit or something. Like, this list is just awful. They also, so after Fractal, Virtual World, Roshi, Lao. They said of all Virtual World monsters, they decided, let's hit Lao to 2. Okay, I don't know why. The Virtual World is good, like, don't get me wrong, but did they not realize the problem with Virtual World is True King of all calamities, like it was in the TCG? Like, this is, no, Hitting Lala does absolutely nothing. Like, oh my god, you have one less name, but you still have everything else for Virtual Worlds. I don't know. I don't know why. Like, this is just so ridiculous. Next is Cobalt Sparrow. Literalist Cobalt Sparrow. I've played against a lot of bird up. I don't think Sparrow's the problem. I don't know. I don't think that even needed to be touched. And then Prank Kids Roxy's to 2. Why? This has got to be a joke, right? Like, Roxy's literally in the TCG is played at 2, and all the other Prank Kids are played at 3. Putting to 2 does absolutely nothing. It does absolutely nothing. Like, what, you're going to have one less name that you didn't want anyway because you can't use this card's effect without a card in hand. Like, this is literally the worst Prank Kid, and they literally decided to hit Roxy's of all cards. I don't understand it. I literally do not understand it. And then the last card to go to 2, just remember, you guys, it's just to 2, is literally Adamantipator Analyzer. So, yeah, there's a lot of Adamantipator. You know why the deck's good? Because of Block Dragon. What was the problem in the TCG? Block Dragon. What's the problem in Master Duel? Block Dragon. Did Block Dragon get hit? No. So I really don't understand what the point of hitting Analyzer was. All these semi-limited hits. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 hits, 9 cards that got semi-limited, and they do absolutely nothing. They lower the consistency just a tad bit, and it doesn't even matter. It literally doesn't matter. Again, the best hit so far was literally Ben 10 to 1. Like, that's it. But you still got the multiple Avas, so you still have crazy combos and whatnot. Like, we saw what happened when Ben 10 went to 1. Drytron was still a deck. It's still going to be a deck. So, I don't even understand. And wait, we're not even done. So, there's one card that decided to go to 3, and it's Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, which is a once per turn. So it does nothing. It does nothing. Like, this list is so bad. Like, this has got to be a joke. Like, I literally hope that this is like something that's like not even true, because this makes no sense. This list makes no difference on our game except the Ben 10 hit. The Ben 10 hit gets a thumbs up, but the rest of that, forget it. Now, the rest of this is just saying dismantling bonuses resulting from the forbidden and limited list. If a card is designated as limited, semi-limited, or forbidden on the forbidden list, a 20 points craft point bonus will be available when dismantling the cards. During the period below, the number of times the bonus can be gained corresponds to the reduction in the max copies of the deck per copy due to the list, blah, 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 blah. Again, it all applies May 9th. And makes no difference. I'm very disappointed by this list. It could have been so much better. There could have been so many more things that could have been addressed. Like, I understand that this is their first time at the list, but Conquistador makes no sense. It is definitely not the problem in Eldritch. Again, Ben 10 good. All these semi-limits are just kind of a joke. And Red Eyes Darkness Metal, I mean, I guess no one was playing more than one anyway that I saw, so I really don't know what they were thinking with this, but that's our first ban list for Master Duel, you guys. None of my decks are hit, so cool. I guess they didn't want to touch Max C, so I guess we still get to keep playing Max C, so yeah, more power to that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I've taken up enough of your time. I'm still trying to process this. I mean, I'm going to go play it now and see what happens. But again, none of my decks got hit. I guess we'll just see less consistent Drytron and I guess kind of crippled Eldritch, honestly. That kind of sucks. Like, yeah, there's still 3 skill drain and everything. But yeah, let's hit Conquistador. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time.